Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks bringing you the daily Apple report for Friday, July 14th, 2023. Before we click through all the charts, I want to encourage you to please click like, share, subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos just like this. Daily analysis in the SPY and the Triple Q, weekly analysis in the S&P 500, the NASDAQ 100, and the long bond ETF, the TLT, as well as two individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube. 5 to 10 minute video format just like this that caters to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near term investor, always looking for 20% moves on those individual stocks. Check out wickedstocks.com. So let's jump to the charts. Weekly bar chart. You're probably familiar with this. Several months ago, we settled above this channel top at 169.67. That then indicated bullish continuation to the 222.29 rising channel top by the end of the year, and that is still what we expect. About a month ago, we also settled above that former all-time high from January 22 at 182.94. And so in the interim, let's take a look at this chart here. There's a few things to be said, but we did rally about a week and a half ago to this rising channel top that is 198.51. We're not going to see that today, and we've come close to falling back to what was considered a realistic objective at 186.18, the rising channel bottom to the rising channel top. Now, we haven't tested it outright, and in fact, over the last few days, we've recovered decently off of our lows from, I think that was Tuesday. Let's take a look at, well, there's a couple things to be shown. First is 191.47. That is our intraday resistance area. It can contain intraday buying, below which we can fall back to 188.52, which I'll show in a moment. But I'll also say that if we push or open above 191.47, we should, within the day, test 193.97, which is the high settlement price from a week and a half ago. That's the highest price this stock has ever settled, and it can contain daily buying pressures. And if we close today above 193.97, expect within 3 to 5 days a retest of this 4-month channel top at 198.51. And once we test that 198.51 channel top, we can fall back to the channel base that is presently at 186.18. We could trade inside this zone, as I've been saying, well into August trade. It would be a settlement, and I've said this before, above 198.51. That would set off yet another meaningful secondary buy signal that over the following 2 to 3 weeks should yield this 210.21 long-term channel top that is about 7 months in the making. It can contain monthly buying pressures when tested, but it's also rising at a pretty steep rate. This is the same formation on the weekly chart, and by the end of August, I think it is, it actually converges entirely with 222.29. So there is a case to be made, and I'm way ahead of myself here, but I'm just giving you the heads up that if over the next couple of weeks we settle above 198.51, that is probably our cue for reaching that 222.29 long-term objective, say by the end of September or sooner. So we could reach this area before the start of the fourth quarter, perhaps. Let's continue with the downside today. We've got 191.47. I'm going to show you what 188.52 is here. That is our intraday support level, and that is nothing more than a simple, I don't know, this is like a 4 or 5 week channel bottom that we did actually test on Tuesday, came off of it nicely. It's 188.52. We have this former steeply descending channel top at 187.25. Nothing more than a minor point here. The real emphasis is 188.52. So holding below 191.47, remember the 5/8 Fibonacci I showed earlier, allows 188.52 today, where we can bottom out on an intraday basis. We could bottom out at 188.52 for the entire day. But, you know, if we break 188.52, we could actually test 186.18 today. And so I go back to this area here. If you're looking to the far right, above 191.47, 193.97 in reach today. Breaking 188.52, 186.18 in reach today. 186.18 is this 4-month channel bottom that may well contain selling through August trade, given the longer-term buy signal we are still in the midst of. And from here, rally back to the channel top that is still at 198.51, and on even beyond that as we move into later Q3. It would be a settlement below 186.18, and I don't think we're going to see that today. I don't think we're going to see that next week. But if we do see, if the market does close below 186.18, we've got a good high for the month of July. And over the next 2 to 3 weeks, I would expect the market to ease back into the low to mid 170s. 172.28 to 174.50 is a rising channel combination speed line band of support that, if tested over the next few weeks, can absorb selling on a monthly, possibly quarterly basis, possibly for the rest of the year, because it still lines up roughly that 172.28 level with this 169.67 former channel top. So way ahead of myself on all that. I think I've articulated it pretty well for the day. Pushing through 191.47, expect 193.37, and breaking 188.52, you should expect 186.18. That is all I've got for Friday's Apple report. I'll be back Sunday afternoon with Monday's Apple. Please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com.